Hey, what's going on? This is Madden Money Shot, and first of all, I'd like to thank you for purchasing my ebook and watching my channel. I chose the New England Patriots defensive playbook because to me it's one of the best blitzing playbooks. It has a 4-3 and 3-4, which is unique. No other playbook has that. So to me, this is one of the most diverse and probably the best playbook in the game. I started using this playbook at the end of Madden 18, so I perfected it by the time it got to Madden 19. So if you're watching this on a full video, just continue watching, and if you're watching this on a ebook, click the next link to get started. So that's probably the two best base defenses out of 3-4. I don't necessarily think it's the best blitzing formation. The blitzing formations that I have are pretty much going to be one of the ones I'm going to show you right now out of the 4-3 under. It's the FS Fire 3. This is a base defense that I've used in previous years past. It's still pretty good as a base defense, but I like to use it as a blitz now. So if I want to use this as a base defense like I did in previous years, more specifically last year, all I got to do is pinch these guys, and this year I have to slant them inside so that they can take away any run lanes up the center. I also want to move this guy down to the outside. I want to be on the line of scrimmage so he has the opportunity to shoot in. If this is a strong side run, he's going to shoot in and catch the running back from behind. If it's a weak side run, he's going to catch him. He's going to run right into him. So if I think it's going to be a run or a pass, I have my two options here where I can either send this guy in on a blitz on the other side. If I think it's going to be a run, could leave me a little bit vulnerable in the pass, but I'm not going to get completely torched because I still have 5 zones. Or if I think that it's going to be a pass, or leaning towards a pass, I'll just leave him doing what he's doing. So, but I still want him outside because I want basically there only be 2 gaps. There's going to be one gap here, and there's going to be one gap over here, and then it's going to be my responsibility to cover either one of them based off of which direction the running back goes. But there won't be any other gaps. There won't be any gaps up the middle. There won't be any gaps outside because of the way that I have these outside guys set up. So I'm going to go ahead and let him run it. I'm not sure if it's going to be a run or not, but you can see, like I said, slanting them inside creates no running lanes there. And then I just basically shot in. I'll go ahead and I'll show a replay, but I just basically shot in to that gap because I know where my gaps are. There's only going to be one. There's one gap where the linebacker is on where I'm running. So if he runs up in that hole, he's screwed. And then there's one gap on the other side, which, like I said, all I'm doing is paying attention to where the running back's direction is going. The blocker, fullback gives it away that he's going on the right side. So I take the right lane. It's that simple. Force him inside into the pile. So if I want to set this up as a blitz, all I'm going to do is run the safety to the weak side like he is now. I don't want to be going over the tight end for this. I'm also going to hit L1 down the left stick, hit L1 down the right stick, and that's basically going to be a pinch slant inside setup. Then I'm going to take this user middle linebacker and I'm going to hover this gap right here. This will get that free safety to blitz in free as long as it's a pass play, which it is a fullback run. He still comes in from behind. He takes care of the play. Against run or pass, he should be effective. So we're just going to set that up one more time. Hopefully I'll get a pass play here, which I haven't gotten yet, just so we can make this blitz happen. I want to stay in this gap. Sometimes it'll force you off because it doesn't want you stacking. That's just something that's set up here. It looks like we got another run. Doesn't matter. It's still shutting it down. Let's get a pass, please. I might have to go back out and set up a pass. I tried to do random, but it's not letting me do that. So here we go. Easy, quick, easy setup. Another run. Not getting anywhere, but it's whatever. So here we go. Perfect setup. We have the running back on the opposite side, so he can't really get in the way of McCourty here on the blitz. This is how you want to run it, to the weak side. And then I'm just going to come down and hover in this gap. Try to pull the lineman away. Of course, it's an inside run. Why wouldn't it be an inside run? So here we go. We're going to flip it. Going to do it with Patrick Chung this time. We're going to go ahead. We're going to slant inside. Come over and hover this gap. If it lets me stay, it's constantly pushing me back. So here we go right here. We have a guy coming in free. I don't know why we got a pick here. I don't know if the quarterback felt the need to get rid of that or not, but we're going to have to watch a replay to see if the blitzer got in. So here we go. Once again, flip the play. We just want to make sure that the blitzing safety is coming from the weak side. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to motion over this guy. I don't know why the purple route is in there like he is. But you can do the same thing. You can hover the gap with the purple route the same. It really doesn't matter. You just have to basically try to draw the attention of the left tackle there. And you can see he just comes in free. It's that simple. So, like I said, flip the play because we want to come off the side where the running back is not. If the running back's in a check and release, he will not pick up on the fact that there's a blitzer coming from the far opposite side. And like I said, you just have to user this spot. I typically do it with the middle linebacker because I want to drop back into the middle zone. I don't want to drop off into the purple zone. But it really doesn't matter which guy you use. So if I want to leave him in the middle there, and I want to cheat more to a middle yellow here, I can use Van Noy. I can use the outside linebacker. It really doesn't matter. But just make sure you try to get the attention of 74, the right tackle. As you can see here, once again, he's coming in free. Guy's throwing it, getting rid of it. No real attempt there. Go ahead, I'm going to watch the computer, or watch the replay real quick, but you can see he just comes in unnoticed by the running back. Even if that running back was in a block, which it looks like he's in a check and release, it's not really going to matter. This guy's just coming in free. You want your fastest guy blitzing. I'm not sure how fast Chung is, but just the way that the play set up, I couldn't do it with McCourty because he would probably get blocked by the running back. Next up out of the 4-3 under, we have the snake 3 deep. So if I want to run it just like this, I like to spread the defensive line, try to come down in this gap right over the center, and I'm going to try to occupy some blocking best I can. So you can see I give a little bit of time, and then you can just see the guys in a straight up scramble. So to run this play is really easy. You can see the safeties coming down in the gap. I wouldn't mind having him down a little bit further, but I don't want him to come down too much to the point where he gets picked up or the defense figures out that he's coming. Other than that, I like to spread the line, which is L1 and then up on the left stick, and then also slant outside, which is L1 up on the right stick. And then I'm going to come down and occupy this gap. And I'm going to back away to the left the best that I can to try to pull blockers there. I didn't actually do that correctly. I backed away to the right, but it still worked out. So real easy setup. L1 up on the left stick, L1 up on the right stick, come down in this gap. And like I said, if you want to bring Chung out a little bit, it's probably a good idea. I'm going to guess pass too. So this is it right here. Going to back up to the left, send some heat. As you can see, this guy just comes in free. The quarterback has to run away to have any time. So L1 up on the left stick, L1 up on the right stick. Come down this gap. That's the simplest way to do it. You don't necessarily have to move the safety. I just find that it helps a little bit. As you can see right there, we get the user as I bait the quarterback because of the blitz coming. He's going to get rid of it. So do it one more time. Try to get some. Try to get another sack, even though I got 2. Like I said, you want to drop back into the left because you don't want to necessarily get in the way of that, and then the guys just come screaming in. So you have this play. It's got really good coverage because obviously you have a coverage for every zone. You're not really losing anything. Really nice blitz. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.